Good day, welcome to Multi-Net Design. In the continuation of Roofless Design, thanks for being with us to this level. So continue this process by developing the sites, correct some things, and put some annotates in the program. So let's go to level 1. I've put some certain annotates. So the trick, if you have not been following us, if you join us for the first time, that is why you are repeating some of this tutorial. So if you want to watch most of what we have done, so now I want to quickly do overall dimension on this so that we have a clear feeling of annotation. Now you go to your annotate. From the annotate you select align. So at the align now you choose options, whether you want to be doing it individually, like from edge to edge. You select that. So if you want to select all this, everything together at once, and so you go to your and say entire wall, and this one the pick option. So it's either you choose some with width, the opening with width, or opening with center. So every one of them up, then you select wall intersecting wall. So let me use intersecting wall first before I move to. So here, so everywhere that is wall intersection, can you see? You pick there and you drop. So the way you do it at this place, you do it like that too. So that's the reason why Revit is more faster and quicker in time of all this particular element choosing. So you select like that, can you see? So that is intersection of the wall. So now if you want to now choose another method, say okay, I want to choose the wall opening. So if you have you click off, close that, then you select the opening aspect. This is for the window recognition. So if you want only the window that you want to pick and recognize at this level, so that is how you work, and then you remove the entire. So that's what you do. So you're selecting individually from back to back and things like that. So I'm going to click on this and good. So as you have done with this, you can change the graphics of everything and make it more smaller. So it depends on the scale value of your paper. So if you increase this, let's say you have this one and you want to increase this, then you see how it will affect the. So you say custom, then from the custom now, let's increase it to 50. Scale 1 to 50. So when you drag that into your paper space, you see that it's now bigger. So let's reduce it to 1 to 75. I just want to demonstrate something for you. So 1 to 75, I think it will be of a paper size like this now. And you see that okay, most of this if it's okay by you, fine. If it's not okay for you, you double click and there you exchange, then you edit this, edit the linear. So this is how you edit the annotation. So these are the figures. So at this one, you change the height, you change the size. You can increase it to 3, then apply. You see it more bigger. So you change the font. You can change the font as well to the our normal font. So let me just do thickness light. So you do that. So here again, you change the, what is it called, the mark, the line width, the line mark tick, and every other thing that you know that okay, it's okay. The gap element control, can select that and say fix dimension, apply it. Can you see? So it will go, and this one will be here to close this dimension if this is the part you want. So many things are there for you to do. So this is how you control the. So you just come here. After you have selected this, then you come to edit type, then you play with most of these things you are seeing here, the factor, the offset, and every other thing. So it will have control over majority of them like that and like that. So whenever you move into another level and start, you begin to have the same kind of feelings towards what you have done. So that is the beauty of this aspect. So we are going to stop. Then the next one we are going to go on is to go and develop the site a bit. So why do we do that? So go to your architecture, just select the wall so that you'll be able to pick things around. Then select this, there's no dimension for the property on this level. So what we just want to do is to give, so when you have this at that spot, you go to 3D and you see that this is already laid down. So if you like this wall, retain it. If it's not, you can change it and put another type of wall that you want. So this one will allow you, when you want to do your perspective rendering, and it's going to give you a feel of sense of reality. So we're done with this one. Now go back to the foundation and start creating the appropriate site elements. So we want to do a flower vase around the whole building. So if you are interested in all this tutorial, just make sure you follow everything one after the other. So everywhere that is open, you dwell on them and build credibly. So we're done with this one. Now you click on this and offset them into what? Into, let's say, 550, a bit 600. So let it have that feel of 600 across and around. So at this level you close, at the same time you close. So trim everything all around, trim all, yeah. So you have this in place and everything set. So you click finish. Okay, say continue, then you trim this. So click finish and let's see. So you have done with this one now. So you can now say okay, increase the height to something like a 320. Good. So that will be for that aspect. Now the next thing is you can change the material. I just want to use normal color of white here for now. So you look at it in 3D and see what we have created. You can check it general on 3D general. So you see this one. Now you do what? You make it a normal. So you come to this place, select, and then level, type 1. So as you type 1, increase this one to like 40. Give us like 40. Then you edit this now by taking 20 out of it. So how do you do that? Just say that's offset it by, let's say, 50. So at that junction you click on off. You are not repeating the copy. You off the copy, then you select all this one around so that the layers will be different and have different feel entirely. Yeah. Good. So at that junction you click finish, then you edit this one now and change this one, duplicate it. You can rename it and call it any other name, so but I'm leaving it that way. So I'm going to do appearance here. Click on appearance and go to this place and say edit. So go to here and come to sites. So from the site you just choose the grass, the type of grass you want. So I love this dark gray, so I'm selecting that for you. So click OK, edit update. So you go to 3D and see the work you have done. So that is the main function. So when you go to the, and you see, so we have this. So finish. Now the next thing, I want to put ceiling lights on this spot, and I want to do it here from the 3D view. So how will I put it? That one. So if you have go to architecture and say components. So if you have ceiling light before, I think I have ceiling lights already. How do you get it? You can load it from here. So you check around if you have a installation of it. So like my whole library that I have a special library that I'm using for Revit and every other thing. So you go to metrics. That is where I keep my something. So if you want to know how I get all this one, so you can go to how to I did some tutorial on how to get a family templates and where to go. So check on my page site and see there. You see how I analyze how to get some template that I have here. I have a lot of templates here, and some of you, if you watch it to this level and some other templates you need, I can send some of this link to you so that you'll be able to use them, because I've already downloaded them. I've been using them since ages. So that is where you go. So you select what is it called, lighting. So like this lighting and fixture select, I have a lot of them. That is the ceiling that we have. So you check that and check the ceiling, save. So that is the ceiling. Then from here you will only apply ceiling on the ceiling. So you see in the last tutorial we were able to create ceiling. If there is no ceiling here, these elements will never be added to it. So that is why you need to follow every proper instruction one after the other. You can imagine at this place too, you just add the light to it. So by the time you are doing the rendering now, everything will come out clean and fine. So I want to add a little bit to this elevation by going to level 3. At the level 3, I just want to work on say components. From the components, I say model in place. A model in place and say casework. So at the casework now, what did I need to have? I just need to create say create and just use extrusion and do whatever you want to do. I'm not using sweep on that point. So extrusion, let's go run. Good. So now what you do, you offset it by 50, which is okay. No, return it, click on copy, offset by 50, offset by 50, offset by 50. So you close this up, and that's at this level. You close this one up as well. So when you click finish, it's be there. So go to elevation and then you drag up. Same time you drag it in. So you have this in place as an identity. So you go to 3D, whether it keeps still fitting to what you have created. So if you like it, good. So that is how it works. So come to here again. I want to make it tiny and neat. Good. So as I have it like that, you can now change the category of so I'm selecting work 2 and then this is it. So I have this field and you can see whenever you go to an elevation, you see the incredible. Sorry, let me use this side and this side. So you see them here, you see them here. So they add more value to the elevation and things like that. So you can just go there. So any elements you want to create now, like putting, go to level 3. So you go to and say components, come here and load the family. So when you load the family, you may decide to use I just need the flower first. I mean trees and every other things like that. So I want to use 3 for me. So I'm going to use a common apple. So I'm placing it here. You can now duplicate it and change the name to your own taste. So here I'm changing and editing it. So duplicate and just want to call it what balcony beauty. Balcony beauty. So that is just what I want to call it. So the appearance, I'm going to change it here. The rendering appearance, first I'm going to change the height. So I don't want the height to be too tall. So I want it to be like 2700. So then the appearance here, I'm editing it. So the way I want it to be, maybe the first view, the look back or anything. So you click OK. Then you change this rendering appearance from here by selecting any other thing that you know. If this is the all you have, so you can now be selecting them to fit into what you. So stroke general, I want to use this, and I'm using which can fit the position. This is glasses and scroll. No, this one cannot fit in. So Asian tree general. Okay, let me use a Japanese juniper. Good. So I'm using this one. So when you go to your 3D now, you see what you have done. Can you see? So this is Japanese juniper around that side. So you can add more things and more. So I'm repeating it here as well by saying copy, and then from here you say select and you ping it to something low. So you have double. So that is how you do, and that is how you work. What thing you do here, add more follow to your elevation and give your elevation some sense of feeling that okay, something greater is happening. So thanks for watching for this side. We see you in the next tutorial, where we are going to do the detail for everything that we are doing. So you look at the staircase now, incredible, a